Morning and welcome to the Hayom Daily Dose series number 14. So today I figured we'll take a pause, and I was discussing with someone something which came to mind when I was discussing this aspect and how it's very pertinent to now, to this time of the year. And what I was discussing was how, there are people that will buy the Rebbe, and they had all these different special times by the Rebbe, and there were those that never would buy the Rebbe, and they were left out. They didn't experience those times by the Rebbe, even though they lived perhaps in those times, but they never actually went by the Rebbe and got a blessing or saw a miracle, etc., or just got inspired, which is the biggest thing ever that you could ever get from the Rebbe, the inspiration. And what the Rebbe once said is that there are those that are here by the Fabringen, by the gathering, and they are not really here. And there are those that are not here, but they are here in spirit. They're here. And it's a profound saying that, we're standing here now, days before going out of Egypt, celebrating the Passover, the Pesach holiday. And, we could be arranging and running around and preparing the matzah and the wine and cleaning the tables and the chairs and the walls and the floors, covering things up and going all crazy. But it's just part of the, part of the hoo-ha. And are we really there? Are we really experiencing Exodus? Or are we just doing it because that's what we do? We could be there. We could be there and with all the hoo-ha and surrounded with all that stuff, but we're not really there. And then there are those that are not necessarily even doing all the crazy running around. They're not involved in that way. But that feeling of taking to heart that aspect of leaving Egypt and celebrating the going out of Egypt is something that is part of them and they live with. And then we could look at it in the fact that our ancestors went out of Egypt. We didn't, but we could be there. We could actually be there and live going out of Egypt the same way they did, even though they experienced it and we didn't. And on that we could say there are those that were there and aren't there. They were there, they were going out of Egypt. They were going out of Egypt. But perhaps they weren't actually taking it to heart. And I'm sure there were also Jews like that, There are people like that too, even though physically everyone went out. But, there's always the person that is a little disconnected, right? You have all different types of Jews. And then you have people like ourselves in our day and age that we didn't experience that. We didn't leave Egypt, but we could. We weren't there, but we're really there. We're really experiencing it. So with that said, may we all go out of our Egypts, our exiles, and hopefully see the ultimate, the personal redemption, and then hopefully the ultimate and the main and general redemption with the coming of Mashiach. This is Rabbi Mendy Hecht of Chabad Afar Cells North. You have a great rest of your day.